Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk you through the process of getting my burgundy French curl braids installed. Guys, these braids took 15 hours to get done. Literally the longest I've ever sat down for braids. It came in that little bag. There are 2 bundles in each pack, and I used 5 packs, so 5 packs of 2 bundles. It was my first time doing burgundy braids, and it was also my first time of using these braiders. It was 2 braiders that did it. The main one is called Esther. She's the one with the black top, and there's her assistant at the back. So they spent quite a bit of time ensuring that the center part was very straight and defined, and that's why they did 2 cornrows down the middle so that that part is just perfect. I would say that this braider is a bit of a perfectionist. She came highly recommended by my sister because her grip game is really good. I've had these braids in for over 3 weeks now and they are still looking amazing. I literally get compliments every time I go out. People ask me, oh, is it a wig? Who did this hair? How long did you sit for it? Like, look how neat it is. So she divides my hair into equal parts and then uses some gel or edge control on each bit of hair before then braiding. Now you might be wondering, did I know it will take 15 hours? Hell no. It typically takes her 6 to 7 hours to do my sister's braids, but my sister's braids are generally not as tiny as mine are and they're usually not as long, which is why mine took double of the amount of time my sister usually does hers for. The longest I had ever actually sat down for braids before this was 6.5 hours when I did my micro twist earlier in the year. So yeah, I would not have willingly sat down for 15 hours, no. What's the longest amount of time you've ever sat for braids? And how many braiders did it? And what was the hairstyle? I'm really curious to know. I've learned my lesson though. If I'm doing single plaits or single twists, there needs to be at least 3 braiders because I have like a group of braiders that when they come, it's 4 to 5 of them and they're really good as well. The ones that did the copper braids I did earlier in the year. But I just wanted to test this lady out and just see if her grip game was as great as my sister hyped it up to be. Because these French curls are like really popular, really reigning in Nigeria these days. And there are salons that they are known for doing this. They also sell their own type of French curls extensions and you get to pay a discounted price if you buy from them and do the hair there. So anywho, the extensions I used, I found them on Instagram. It is not a popular brand at all. I literally was just looking for the best deal I could get because these French curls braids, the extensions usually retail for like 4 to 5,000 naira for 22 to 24 inches and maybe 3,500 to 4,000 naira for like 14 inches or 12 inches. So I actually got these extensions for 2,000 naira from a brand I found on Instagram and it was on discount because they said that it wasn't as curly as it should be. Like there was a factory error, so it's not as curly as it should be. But I actually like the type of curls that it is. Like I really like how it came out. But the curls haven't stayed. Like I've had this braids in for 3 weeks, 3 days. It's not as curly as it used to be, but I haven't used any mousse yet. But my next video, I will be showing you like a 2-week updates and a 3-week updates of the hair, and I'll be showing you what it looks like when I put mousse on it. I'll be doing that on camera. So hit the subscribe button and watch out for that. So the length of the extensions I used is 24 inches and you can see the lady at the back just holding one bundle up. If you want the layered look, you actually have to buy extensions of different lengths so that it is curly. You can't just cut it. Like I thought, oh, you could just cut it and make it shorter, but no, you actually have to buy the bundle that's a different length to get the layered look. So I didn't speed up any of the clips so you can actually see the rate and pace at which she works. So she's not like super fast, but she's extremely neat and meticulous, and a lot of people said that it's amazing how you actually can't really see the blackness of my hair in the braids. Like the way she braided it, it's sort of hidden, and that's a skill not every braider has. So yeah, kudos to her for that. Let me know if you've ever tried this color burgundy, because this is actually my first time doing burgundy braids. The closest I've done to this color is the braids I did earlier in the year, the ginger copper one. I literally had no idea that it was going to take that long. You will see as the video goes on, as I'm getting tired and frustrated and sighing and restless. But I actually only got up twice, like once to use the toilet and the second time when they were eating. So as they were eating, I was on a break. And obviously the last time was to get hot water for them to just press the hair. But yeah, look how neat it is. Like, she puts quite a bit of edge control or gel on it as she's parting it, but it must be the secret to the neatness of the hair because it is not dangling. Like, I do buns really often, I do like top knots, like I play around with my hair, like I don't just leave it down, I literally style it in different ways, but it's not dangling off the braid. Like, usually after like 2 weeks your hair will start dangling, like the braid will start dangling off your own natural hair, but I haven't experienced that. So yeah, shout out to her for that. And I haven't even used gel to lay my edges. So we all know that the Barbie movie is coming out in a few days. Well, I posted a video on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok, that Hi Barbie, Hi Ken sound, and I was just styling different outfits that were like Barbie inspired. I also like styled my hair in different ways. A lot of people were complimenting my outfits, but a lot of people were also complimenting my hair. Like, look at how neat the back is. This lady actually strives for perfection. I would definitely recommend her. Customer service on point. You know how some braiders will make the middle bit or the back bigger and the front small? She didn't do that. She kept it uniform throughout. So for that, she gets a 10 over 10. My son was with me in the living room as I was doing the hair, and you'll hear him singing very soon.
This one so good. You are doing well.
I only used one light to film because I didn't want to take up too much space in the living room that is also my son's playground. And I like the vibe that one light gives, because if I had two lights, I'll have to be putting both of them on and off. And that's just long because I knew that this was going to be a long process. Remember, I told you it takes my sister usually 6 to 7 hours when she does her heavy hairstyle. But these 15 hours we did, I did not expect it. See the way she's counting the braids in front. Like, when I say she's a perfectionist, she was ensuring that there would be an equal number of braids on each side, and I really appreciate that. So if you really like perfect braids, or you're traveling for a long time and you want your hair to last, definitely send me a DM on Instagram or an email and I'll send you her number. How wild is it that I've been creating content on social media since 2014, yet I haven't actually worked with a hair extensions brand? Like, I've worked with brands that sell wigs and ponytails, but I haven't worked with like Expressions or Darling or Lush. And 3 of my top 5 videos are actually like braids related videos. So if you work in marketing or PR at any hair company, recommend me. Like, my hair content does all on YouTube and on TikTok and IG as well. And I have such a versatile face, like all colors look good on me. A lot of people have been asking me how long I plan to keep these braids in for. Well, my goal is 4 to 6 weeks because I usually keep my braids in for like 3 to 4 weeks if it's single plaits or twists, and like 2 weeks if it's like all back or something. But yeah, 4 to 6 weeks definitely. If you start down for braids this tiny, how long will you keep them in for? People have also been asking me how I'm going to take them out and if I'm going to reuse the hair. I am not reusing the hair because if you want to reuse the hair, that means you can't cut it. You just have to be loosening each one individually, and that will take way too long. So I am going to go to the salon and I'm going to pay for 2 to 3 hair stylists to take it out for me. And I'll let you guys know how long it takes to take them out when I do take them out. I might even go to a nearby market to take it out. Just go there early in the morning so that maybe 3 people will just balance. Maybe even 4 people. Before customers come, I'll just go very, very early so they will take it out for me. Very soon, you'll see me showing you the time that it was on my phone. I actually wish I had started showing you like the time on my phone when I started, but like I've said before, I didn't know it would take this long. But I was actually like recording little clips on my phone for TikTok. So I know that we started at about 11:30 something and we didn't finish till 2:30 something a.m., which is just wild. It's so wild. But it was worth it. Thank God it was worth it. Thank God it was really worth it. See the way she's parting the hair so precisely. She actually makes braid wigs as well. because a lot of people are saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't sit down for this long," but I would really love to rock something like this. And she says she actually makes braid wigs, so if you're a fan of braid wigs, she can make one for you. See the way the lady on the left is like detangling it. So, like I said, this hair was pretty affordable compared to most French curls available on the market. And she did say it was good quality in the sense that it's quite silky, but she felt like it tangled a bit like towards the end, so she has to be very particular about separating it so that there is no bump or anything on it. Let me know if you've done French curl braids before and which brand of extensions you use. I hope you appreciate all these different angles I gave you so that you can see how she's actually like braiding the hair and you can show it to your hairstylist. Feel free to tag me on Instagram if you end up doing something similar. Let me know if there's any bold color you've always wanted to try on your hair but you've been scared to try because you're not sure if it will suit you. Because there's so many colors I want to try. Like there's this shade of blue I really want to try. And I've always wanted to try gray braids. Honestly, hair extension brands need to actually work with me because I like hair. I like playing with my hair. I like styling my hair in different ways. So I got these hair extensions from a brand called Peter's Glam _ hair artistry on Instagram. If you look at their Instagram page, you just be like, this 2K, how did you even find their page? Because their page is like pretty empty and random, but I know how to do research on Instagram. I know how to do research full stop. It's one of my strengths. Anywho, the braider Esther actually has a plug in Lagos Island who sells these French curls, and like that's the brand she definitely recommends. To her, it's better than hair because it's pretty lightweight, it doesn't tangle, it doesn't frizz, it doesn't itch. Like she's never gotten any complaints and it stays really curly. She also said that One and Co is really good. So yeah, I'm curious to hear about your experiences doing French curls, which hair extension brand you've tried and what your experience was like with it. Like, was it heavy? Did it stay neat and curly and silky, or did it start freezing after a while? At this point, I had been sitting down for almost 10 hours and boy was I tired. Even though it looks like there's only very little of my hair left, she was actually only braiding like halfway down the braid, so she was now going around to finish it off. Like you see on the left, it's finished off. On the right, it's still like halfway done. This is at 11:07. Chai. At least my skin is glowing. No, thank God for that. What a day. What an experience. Totally unforgettable. Hope you enjoyed the little music break. At this point, I was so sleepy, but we were almost at the finish line and I couldn't wait. 2 a.m. Doing braids at 2 a.m. The last time I had done braids so late at night was about 6 years ago when I did Brazilian wool twist in my family house, and I'll link to that video above. But yeah, finally done. The curls were looking cute and they were actually a lot fuller and bountier than I expected. Really like them. I will carry this hair. I carry this hair. The joy in my heart when I finished these braids. I was just like, thank you, Jesus, at last. Now it was time for her to use hot water to just press it down. Hey, Auntie, can you see the time? 2:31 a.m. Never again. Never again. Let me see the moves.
Okay.
And it's like how much?
It's 2,000, 2 something. 2 something. How did I do that?
Hope you enjoyed the process of seeing how I got these burgundy French curl braids installed. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and check out my other videos. I hope it inspires you to be more adventurous with your hairstyles and colors that you try. Black skin is versatile. Please note that extension shades differ for different brands. So burgundy from Darling might be darker than burgundy from Lush, but burgundy from Expressions might be brighter. So please bear that in mind. If you want the exact shade I use, patronize the vendor I patronize. Please treat all hairdressers with kindness.